is considering doing the same in retaliation as New York State looks to potentially change its own laws. Capitol correspondent Jamie DeLine shares reaction to the announcement.
Republican lawmakers in Texas are trying to redraw their state's congressional map mid-decade to give their party 5 more seats in Washington next year. Jeff Weiss, a redistricting expert and adjunct professor at New York Law School, says it's difficult to predict what will happen if they're successful and other states follow.
Not a good idea. Not one that I recommend, not one that the constitutional founders ever envisioned, nor have the courts. So we're really getting into uncharted areas.
Despite that, New York could possibly be one of those states. A bill has been proposed to amend the New York State Constitution.
If Republicans are willing to rewrite these rules to give themselves an advantage, then they're leaving us no choice. We must do the same.
An amendment has been introduced to allow mid-decade congressional redistricting if other states change their lines first. If approved, the soonest it could go into effect is for the 2028 election. Currently, New York State's constitution requires an independent redistricting commission to agree on a set of maps. However, it failed to do so during the last redistricting process, resulting in lawsuits.
The commission is not the perfect redistricting method, as others accuse the legislature of not being the best method. So there'll be a good, lively debate on this.
Governor Kathy Hochul says she would like to see the state's commission disbanded or changed. Republican Assembly Leader Will Barkley shared his thoughts.
The fact that we have an independent redistricting commission attempts to take as much as it possibly can politics out of the process, even though that completely worked last time. The idea that she's willing to give that up just kind of goes to show that she's willing to put politics over policy and public policy, and I think it's very, very troublesome.
Voters approved a constitutional amendment to implement the commission back in 2014, something the League of Women Voters New York thinks should remain in place. But that being said,
there are a lot of ways that the current system could be improved, and we're currently taking a look at what some of those changes might be.
In Albany, I'm Jamie DeLine.
Thank you, Jamie.